Hello, my name is David Carson. I live in Florence, Alabama. Keep my own time here. This is in regards of agenda item, I think it's RR, that got moved from the consent to the regular agenda. It's the $500,000 to UNA. I'm here to address yet another $500,000 handout to UNA that will be voted on today. A separate $500,000 was already voted on earlier this year, and from what I hear, this will not be the last of it. UNA will not fall and crumble if they don't get this no strings attached handout from Florence taxpayers. If the mayor or any council member here would like to donate to UNA with your own money, go ahead. It's just not right for the rest of Florence citizens, which many are non-degree holding blue-collar workers, to fork over money for this non-government institution. Last month, UNA launched a $100 million fundraising campaign. If they really need money for a computer mathematics building, they can use that to build it. Apparently, UNA does not have to worry about that because they have enough people employed and heavily connected to UNA as council members, mayors, and others to funnel city tax dollars to them. UNA is fundraising the Michelle West Center for Social Inclusion, among many other things. It should be named the Center of White People Exclusion. There will be plenty of blue-collar white workers that will be paying for that, that's for sure. UNA is a huge institution with bloated internal administrative departments. There is plenty of fat UNA can trim if they need money. What is your average local taxpayer going to get for this handout? Will any of us get a say on how UNA conducts its business? There is the argument that we will get the money back from increased tax revenue. How long that will take to make back the millions we are going to send them from college students who are mostly on a tight budget? How much tax will be collected from local restaurants and bars from broke college kids? Most that get degrees from UNA are going to be long gone from this area, long before they start making their real money. There isn't even a representative from UNA here to ask for this money. They could at least show up here hat in hand to explain to the taxpayers why they need this money like any other beggar. They just have our mayor and our council members do that for them. Let me repeat the fact that there is at least 2 council members there employed by UNA. Eubanks is one of them. The relationship between the council and mayor to UNA is way too cozy. Mayor Eddie Betterton, if you want to brag about how much money you brought into UNA at your next alumni meeting, do so with your own funds. Don't siphon it out from blue-collar taxpayers who don't care about that liberal arts college. UNA did give this town one thing though. Brian and Katie Murphy moved here from New York after Katie got a teaching job at UNA. They repaid us by organizing efforts to tear down a monument for people who died who actually are from here. Katie does not have to worry about that affecting her job because, unlike any other normal employment in the real world, it's next to impossible to get rid of a tenured professor. There is no telling what all Murphy subjects the impressionable youth to in that indoctrination center. If UNA wants to survive and grow, it should do so internally and not rely on handouts from taxpayers who do not want to have anything to do with them. Your average taxpayer in this area gets absolutely nothing for the millions to be handed out with no strings attached to UNA. If some people want to contribute to that indoctrination center, then they should do that with their own dime.